So hello again everybody, and welcome to our Poet Time sessions. And I'm really lucky today because I've got a wonderful poet, woman of many languages, many words, and she's been doing a bit of fiction. She has already a poetry collection out along with Lindsay Stewart called Shall We Publish, and she's working on her second collection and a novel, I believe. But anyway, it's my pleasure to welcome Jennifer Gray.
Hi, Linda. It's good to be here. I've got the first two poems were written kind of early on during lockdown, so they're both really on a theme of loss. The first one is about a relationship. The second one, well, actually is also about relationship. But the first one's called Decluttering. Raking around in the clutter of habit, knowing you, what you'll do and how I'll respond. It's what we always do. You don't need words to break the silence. That tiny twitch of your eyebrow, my defensive reply that knocks you off guard. And there we stand, staring at each other across the chattering chasm of unacknowledged feeling. 15 years have perfected our technique. Someone has to change. To my surprise, it's you. You say the unexpected, and my world rears up in fright, trampling on the damaged space between us. Months have passed. There are no habits left. If we were to speak, we would have to listen to each new word. But we do not speak. And the second poem is about nature. I think probably most of us have ended up spending more time in nature than we normally, busy lives normally let us do. So this one's called Summer's Touch. You are to me a gentle breeze in the heat of the day when the sun has parched my heart. You are the light that playfully peeks between the leaves and teases me until I smile again. You are the taste of berries kissing my lips, sharp and sweet in equal measure, filling me with summer pleasure. You are the tree whose fallen trunk becomes my resting place. All this you are to me in memory now, and when the winter chill of grief surrounds my heart and anger burns my veins for what is lost, I turn to face the sun and feel the balm of your remembered warmth.
Yeah, I mean, they're both poems, I think, really seeming to be considering connection and relatedness. And ironically, as we say, we're in these COVID times just now. So both of these poems, just taking some notes. And that first poem, when you say, you know, it ends with a kind of, they don't talk, they don't say the word, and it's all about listening and trying to connect with someone all the time. But I think what was really warming about it is there is a potential in that. There's a potential in that relationship.
Yeah.
Do you find when you're writing, your process is obviously, I think people write from themselves and they write from where they've been with their life. But is your process an immediate way of writing, or do you spend a long time going over poems, Jennifer? Or how do you craft your work?
It depends. It's really weird. Sometimes I think there's a lot of preparation goes on, and I really honestly believe that there's some kind of subconscious thing that works on the preparation stuff, which might be showing nothing, and then suddenly, like with one of the poems I'm going to read later, I thought, I can't get this, I can't, there's absolutely nothing, reading this, reading that, just is not coming, absolutely not. And I wakened up one Sunday morning and kind of like, whoa, there it was.
Yeah.
So, and sometimes, like Summer's Touch there, that was definitely crafted, that was definitely...
it's a beautiful piece of work, Jennifer.
Looking at the different senses and trying to bring them all in, that was different, that was definitely constructed.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I think poetry, we're talking about that quite a wee bit, is you know, that whole idea of mosaics, you know, that it's like it's a structure you put together. It's a crafting of something, and the words are the
Mm-hmm.
mosaic pieces you put together. But as you say, sometimes the idea almost comes out with its sculpture in place, you know. And I think
Yeah.
that poem as well, both of these again about trying to make connection, but the sensual part of that second one, beautiful. Anyway, I'm not going to talk too much. I want to hear more of your work. So would you like to maybe read another couple of poems for us?
Okay. A touch probably has been a big theme over the lockdown. I live on my own, and that's absolutely fine. But the net result of that is that I don't know when I last touched another human being. So I think that's coming out, and that can be very wearing, constantly living under the restrictions. And just this morning, I have this bangle which I wear all the time, which a very dear friend gave me, and it's got a quotation from Albert Camus on it, which I think is really very important for me always, but particularly in this time. And it says, "In the depths of winter, I finally learned that within me lay an invincible summer."
Here's to invincible summers. I mean, this winter coming, I think every one of us is anticipating quite a bit of having to pull on the resources that we have emotionally.
Yeah. But that is remembering the hope. Remember, and Nicola Sturgeon keeps saying this will pass.
Mm-hmm.
No, it won't be like this forever. Although, yeah. Anyway, so probably these two poems are a bit more hopeful than I hope they're more hopeful, especially the last one. Okay, this one
I'll just turn to you now, then Jennifer, and let you read your poetry. Okay, thank you.
Okay, the colours of touch. Touch is raw wound red, such as the bloodied soldier knows, sharp shot through the heart. Touch is meadow green, gentle breeze nestling, caressing every nerve ending. Touch is bitter ice blue, fear frozen brittle, cold burning. Touch is lover sun yellow, warming, thawing, nuzzling the summer skin. Touch is trust, or trust broken. And the last one is just simply called Joy. She sped past on a scooter, her foot pounding the empty pavement, a wee of delight in her smile. Passers-by caught the joy in the air and smiled in spite of themselves. A gleeful child in a grown-up body, trailing a flapping scarf of convention behind her. It snagged on the rush of the wind, swooped up to the trees and lodged there, leaving old ideas and worries twisting and twirling in captive frustration. When they fell with the autumn leaves, she was long gone.
Oh, I think that must be one of my favourite Jennifer poems. I quite recently read it and it just made me so happy. And having the title Joy, it's just the whole idea is, you know, that the scarf of convention and expectation people have of a person, and they've decided that they can fly on, you know, and leave it all. That's just a brilliant poem. And I love that whole method of freedom, and but not that easily won. There's a bit of snagging. It's trying to, you know, it's trying to get back to you. That things try to come back round you, but you're gone. You've moved on. So absolutely loved it. So thank you very much, Jennifer, for reading for us today.
Well, thank you for having me here.
Yeah, it's good. It's just great to get people's work out, and I hope all of you out there enjoyed hearing Jennifer Gray's poetry today. I certainly did. So until the next time, enjoy the sun, the light. It's cold, but the light is fabulous. And Jennifer, we'll get a walk soon.
Yep, good, great.
See you. Bye-bye now.
Bye.